My name's Judy Enoch, and I was born in Cairns but raised all my life here in Kuranda. I used to run the children's Sabbath school at the church, and I did that for many years, right up to my children, growing up in their teens. I'd follow them from babies right up to teens, and I looked after the children's program and then the youth program. So it was like a natural progression from teaching children just for an hour and a half on a Saturday morning, and then I wanted to be a teacher because I really enjoyed it, and I could see that the kids loved having me teaching them too. And so I went to Townsville, and then I was able to do 4 years of a degree down in Townsville at the Townsville James Cook University. So my whole family, and I had one child at that time who was 3 years of age, we all moved down to Townsville. And we had, it's a little bit a new experience, but I knew it was going to be worthwhile. I think I had that drive, having parents like I did, that, this was an opportunity to get an education. And then, and I knew that, and I always had that purpose that I'll go away, get the education, go and get some experience, but always come home. I always believed that, you had to try and help as many people as possible. What I've learned now in life is that you've got to reach individuals and individual families and keep it where you're making the most impact. Keep it at a number that you can manage. So this is what we're doing at the moment. Well, I really believe that education is the ability to think for yourself, not to be conditioned or moulded into what others perceive and what others think is for you. So our objective in education is to get the children to a point where they can think for themselves, but within the boundaries of respect for your elders. And that's something that we're working really hard on the children that are coming through Bibi Yungan. We've called it Bibi Yungan, and Bibi was not something that was coined by us. It was coined by the elders who really wanted to see something done for their children. And Bibi means child, Yungan means put them on a straight path. So they really virtually, held dear the fact that we need to be training the children. And that sort of thing is what we want to be, known for, is that these children have strong moral values and that they can lead, and at the same time be very caring about others. That caring and sharing is critical, and that's who we are as a people, and that's our culture. We want a place where there's a difference. We want a place where we're changing lives and where kids can come out with literacy and numeracy skills that will enable them to stand anywhere, in any school or in any university of their choosing. And that their parents, have also entrusted them with us. So it's about, when the parents are ready for them to go in that next stage, well, then we support that as well. But it's really about healthy families, in our community that have good, strong minds, that are resilient, and also have an education behind them that will enable them to be able to make some really good decisions.